This is a 25-minute yoga workout designed to build some heat and offer a bit of challenge without the stress high impact can cause on your body and mind. If you enjoy it, be sure to let me know in the comments so I make more like this. No props are needed, so simply roll out your mat and let's begin our practice. Beginning this morning's class on a block or a cushion if you have one with the ankles crossed. This is going to be a dynamic practice, so before we get into that, let's take a few moments to connect inward. Close down your eyes, sit tall. Extend your rib cage up and away from your hips. Soften the shoulders down the back. Very subtly draw the chin down towards your collarbones and feel the back of your neck extending upwards. Acknowledge this time that you carved out for yourself at the beginning of the day. And within the heat of this practice, know that beyond the physical benefits, you are stoking your inner fire, awakening that part of you that is powerful and resilient for the day ahead. Take a cleansing breath in through the nose. Big sighing exhale. Do one more of those. And then with your next inhale, blinking the eyes open, taking the left hand down onto the floor, reaching the right arm up, really extend out through your fingertips, so extend upwards, feel the shoulder blade coming up, and then bending into the left elbow if that's available, and continue to reach out through your right fingertips. Turning your gaze as you breathe here, down on the exhale, and then up on the inhale. Deepening that breath into the right side of your body. Next time your gaze comes down, pushing into that left hand, inhale, opening the arms out, palms face the ceiling. As you exhale, hug the elbows in towards the waist, feel the tips of your shoulder blades squeezing together on the back. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, elbows coming in. You can add in a movement with your head as well as the elbows come in, drawing chin to chest. Taking one more of these, extending beyond your actual reach as the arms come out. And then over to the other side. So right palm comes down, reaching up and out now through your left fingertips. Breathing into that left side as you shift your gaze with your breath. So this practice is really lovely for those days where you do want to work yourself a little bit, but maybe you're stressed at the moment, there's a lot on your plate, and having all this high intensity activity just actually puts more strain on the body. Pushing into the hand, coming back up. Repeat this same movement as before. Good. See if you can maybe exaggerate that squeeze of the shoulder blades now. Extend a little bit further. We'll do one more again. And then now as you reach out, extend your arms up, take your gaze to your thumbs, exhale, bring the hands down to the heart, place the hands onto your knees and round your spine, chin to chest. Take a few breaths into your back. And then inhale, glide your hands towards your hips, keep the elbows squeezing in, lift your chin. Two more like that. Hands down to the knees, round your spine, drop the head. Inhaling, opening your chest. And then coming to a neutral position, moving the block from beneath you if you took that option, and coming forwards onto your hands and your knees. So bring the big toes together behind you, keeping the knees just hip distance apart so we're not going all the way out to the edge of the mat. Moving your hips back as you exhale. Next inhale, shoulders come over the wrists. Start to lift your shins, big toes together. Let the pelvis come down and the chest move forward. So you're keeping the palms pushing into the floor. Exhale, look back and press back. Inhaling forwards. Exhale, let the hips descend, heart stays lifted. One more time like that. And then we're just going to add on to this. So coming back again as you breathe out. Inhale, shifting the weight forwards. And now exhale, we're going to start to lower the chest. So keep the elbows grazing the sides of your waist as you lower with control, nice and slowly. Once your stomach is down on the mat, use your glutes to drive the knees up 3 times. Good, and then bring the knees down. Inhale, push yourself up. Exhale, take it back. And again, inhale, come forwards. Exhale, release down. Keep the pubic bone drawing down, but lift the knees up 3 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. Last one like that. Breathing in, come forwards. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. 3 times. And then press up. This time, as your toes come towards the floor, tuck them. Downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet for a few breaths. And then lifting both heels, inhale, come into your plank. Pause in that plank position. Exhale, right knee taps. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left knee taps. Inhale, lift. Keep that going. Your gaze is just ahead of your fingertips, really drawing in through the core. Firm down through your palms. Take a final breath. Exhale, down dog. Bend your knees a little. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. Roll yourself up through the spine. Reaching the arms overhead as you breathe in. And then just like we did sitting, cactus the arms. Elbows coming in, squeezing the tips of the shoulders, and then reaching out. Exhale, squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, reach out. Just once more. And then as your hands come forwards, take your chair position, inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back into your squat. Inhale, reach up. As you come to your squat, weight into the heels. 2 more. Holding in your squat. Reaching the arms back out in front of you. As you exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, reach forwards. Exhale, sweeps. The palms turn to face each other as they go back. Squeezing those shoulders. 1 more reach behind you. Interlace the fingers here. Straighten those legs and fold forwards. Let the head release. Deep breath in. Weights in the toes here, exhale. Release the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk the hands forwards, coming back into your plank. Lower the knees, big toes together, keep the gaze forward. Same thing again. So shifting that weight forwards as you breathe in, lowering down as you breathe out. This time straighten the legs, keeping the knees lifted. Also release your hands. Inhale, drive the arms forward, shoulders to ears. Exhale, sweep the palms to face each other like we just did as they go back. So everything's staying lifted. Arms reach forwards, inhale, and then they sweep back, squeezing the shoulders as you exhale. 2 more. Really extending out through those fingertips. Reach out in front of you one last time. This time, cactus the arms, lower the shins, place the hands. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale back, child's pose. Inhale, come forwards, lifting the shins. Exhale, release. We're doing that one more time, reaching the legs straight back behind you, lifting the arms. Inhale, reach forwards. Exhale, sweep back. Should feel a little bit warmer now. Nicely energizing the body. Seeing how you can build heat without having to do anything too high impact. Cactus the arms, lower the shins, press into the palms. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, lift yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Take a breath, maybe sigh out through the mouth. Lift your heels, come forwards into your plank. Again, just tapping one knee very lightly and then the other. Looking for as much stability as you can so we're not rocking the hips as we do this. Take a final breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, walking your feet to the front of the mat. Roll yourself up through the spine. And just bring the hands to the heart. Take a roll with your shoulders, softening them down the back. So you can look at your feet if this is going to help you here. Look at this right leg, if that's going to help with your balance. We're going to bring the weight into our right leg, lift the left knee to hip height, and flex the foot. Keeping the hands at the heart or bringing them to the hips to help with your balance. So you can check one hip isn't lifting higher than the other. Find your gaze point, your drishti. Bring a micro bend into that right leg as you start to push as if you've got resistance against your left heel back in space. Keep pushing into that left heel and then slowly come back to our starting position. We're doing this 2 more times. Waking up that inner stability and outer stability. Hold with your left heel pushing back. Now bend more into the right knee, reach back and down, back and down, back and down with those left toes. Arms go up, inhale. Think shoulders to ears. Exhale, cactus your arms again. Left knee hovers to the floor. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Last 2. Last 1. And then as you hold this hover, start to lean your chest forward, straighten the left leg, and send the arms back behind you. Like we did in our squat at the back, all I want you to do is keep leaning forwards, bracing through the core, and just sweep the arms out in front of you, and then spin the palms to face each other as you brush behind you. So strong into that right leg. You can do it. I'm feeling the heat too. Next time you're reaching back, bring your hands to your hips. See if you can lift back up onto that left leg and come to our starting position. Take a breath and then reach that left heel forwards. If you can, arms up for 3, 2, Release it on 1. Inhale, look up, reaching into the light. Exhale, cactus. Bend your knees, interlace the fingers, and fold. Nice sighing breath. Hands come down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, place the hands, step back into your planks. You've got 2 choices here. We're coming towards the end of practice. So you can do this with your knees down, coming into your half push-ups. Or if you're feeling particularly fiery this morning, we're going to do this in our plank. We're going to go for 4 push-ups. So exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. Think slow and controlled. This is where I start to question teaching and speaking. Last one. Push yourself up. Exhale, down dog. Breathing in. Sighing breath. Now, last little burst here, okay? So you can ignore me. You can come into your child's pose. You're at home, I'll never know. If you do want that fire and that heat this morning, you're going to keep your gaze up at the front of the mat. Lift your heels, bend your knees, and hop. Step back. Lift the heels, bend the knees, hop. We're just doing 2 more. It's like a yogi burpee. And then if you weren't there with us, bring yourself to the front into a squat, lower the sit bones, lift the chest for a moment, take a breath. Push down into the feet, inhale, reach that energy up, heel toe the feet to hip distance, and exhale, hands to the heart. Whew. Okay, last little bit of work. So we're going to bring the weight into the left foot this time. Hands can be at the hips or at the heart. Flex that foot, drawing it up through your core. Micro bend the left knee and start to push back, imagining there's some resistance against your right heel. Inhale, stand tall again. So slow and mindful, controlled moving. Did say we were going to be waking up some of that inner fire, inner power. Coming back and down into your lunge. Reaching up with your arms. So exaggerate this movement now. Shoulders up. Exhale down the back. Really extend. Exhale. 2 more. Stay here. Lean forward, sweep the arms back. And then extend the mat in front of you. Brushing back. So the more you lean towards your left thigh without collapsing onto it, the stronger this left leg is working. Let's sweep the arms forwards. One last time. And then back. So hands can come to the hips here as we transition back to where we started. So right heel lifts. Bring that knee in. Pause. Catch your breath. And then kick the leg out. So you can keep it nice and low. The higher you lift that leg, the more we're working. Hands can stay at the hips, at the heart, or extend it up. One more breath. And release. Big reach up. Exhale, bring the hands down by the hips. One hand to your stomach, one hand to your heart. Deep breaths in and out. close your eyes and just feel that life. Feel that energy you've stoked and awoken for the day ahead. Be with it. Life skill, on or off the mat. Whenever the heart is beating fast, lengthen your exhales. It calms everything back down. And just feel that heat starting to dissipate even a little. And the warmth that it leaves behind, not physical warmth, but this energy of warmth and power. Bow your head towards your heart. Take a final roll down through the spine. Lift and lengthen. And then you'll be glad to know we are cooling down. So as you step into your plank, just lower the knees. Walk the hands into your tabletop. We've done a lot on the wrist, so switch the grip. So your palms are up now, your fingers are pointing back to your knees. Bring the knees closer if it's too strong. Working towards straight arms here. Monitor your breath. Catch that relationship between what you feel, what you're experiencing, and how you breathe. And again, yoga's a microcosm for life off of the mat. Take this data to assist you with your general life. Oh, when I'm stressed, when I'm uncomfortable in a situation, I stop breathing so much. Okay, let me breathe deeper into this. Everyone's favorite. We're going to spin the fingers to face each other. So you've still got the palms turned up. Bring the fingers in and open them out. Again, knees closer if you need to. And we're trying to have straight arms here. So we unconsciously restrict our breathing when we're uncomfortable because we kind of want to get away from the thing. We don't want to feel it. So here, for example, if this is super strong, which it is for many people, take longer breaths. Where you're currently feeling tension, bring more space with more spacious breath. Keep going with that just a few more times, or fingers stay into the palm, you roll up onto your fists, and then we're trying not to open our fist or bend the elbows as you roll back down. It's a lot. So if it's too much, either go one hand at a time or come back to what we were just doing. Just one more. And then palms down, but fingers out. Grip like a cat would with your fingertips and pull in towards your wrists. If you came in super snug, move the knees back and draw a few circles. So let me know how you found this practice. I put the feelers out on Instagram. Come around the other way, and quite a lot of you voted that you would enjoy this style. So if you have, let me know and I can create some more for you. As the body weight comes back to center, just bring yourself back onto your shins. Give the wrists a little rotation out and notice how you're feeling now. It's good to sometimes lean into a bit of challenge to realize you're capable of more than what your mind may have had you believe. And then let's finish as we started. So you can grab that block again if you were sitting on a block or cushion. Cross your ankles. Take that left hand down. Inhale, reach up and enjoy any more space that you've created. And then we'll just come straight up and over to the other side now. And keep going side to side. What will this extra space and connection to your power bring into the day for you now? How would confidence and power have you step into this day? And then just come up to sit, hands onto the knees, close your eyes for a few breaths. Rest back into this foundation that you've just created for yourself. And maybe you can even sense that your posture is more assertive now, claiming space. Bring the hands back to over the heart space. And really thank yourself for carving out this time that you did. Know that it's going to serve you infinitely as you go into the rest of your day. Bowing the head towards the heart. Blinking the eyes open. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this practice, and I will see you in the next video.